We have a bit more time before the servers get taken down, meaning I won't be able to progress, so let's do a smidge more of Season 2 here. And, find out what's next for us. We got locked out for one guy, but for the rest, we're looking okay. Alright. Yeah, we really could have won that game. Our contender status has gone up a little bit, which doesn't really mean much, but a bad thing. As Bubba Van Claiborne was named Defensive Player of the Week with 7 tackles, including a forced fumble. I don't know if we recovered that or not. Well, here's where we were always going to lose our first game of the year, so it would have been nice to be 3-1 after this week, but, you know, what are you going to do? Quarterback-wise, we are still looking okay. I need to double-check about who can be scheduled for a visit aside from Hamrick, who will schedule against UMass. Alright, who else is ready for a visit? Calvin Fayad out. Annie Augustine. You scheduled. Lincoln. You scheduled. Salyan proximity to home. And James Pitts. UMass. Salyan proximity to home and hope that that's something that you're interested in. Okay, so for the QBs, we're looking okay. Running backs, we're looking okay. On fullback, we're looking pretty good. Wideouts, we're looking all right. It's going to be looking good for the vast majority of people. Osika, we're out. He's going to end up at BC. Stanzo, he's going to go to UMass. Allers, he's gone. Vincent, he's probably gone too. Augustine, since we scheduled you for a visit, we'll fight for you a little bit. But yeah, here's where me being like, oh, let me try something different. Shits and giggles. Here's where it costs us. We're not going to be able to fight for Steve Ornstein. Put 10 points on the next 2. Well, we might actually have to remove some of these. We'll see, depending on the defensive spots available. Go to Sabri. We're looking okay for him too. McAdam, we got a fighting chance. We have no shot for Nate Cotter. And we'll take out DeAndre Miranda as well. That's not too good. McAdam, get the 10 points on you. Oops. And defensive tackle. Didn't even notice we got the insta-committed James Wolfe as a 2-star. So that's beautiful. Colin Goodwell, we can definitely fight for. Lincoln, we can fight for. Okay, this will not be the week to add more people to the board. That'll be next week. Pitts is gone. Shame we scheduled him for a visit. That was a waste of points. Austin Jewell's going to be gone too. And then linebackers, Junior Alu. We can definitely fight for you. And then Paquette, fight for him too. Okay. We're recovering decently well from myself and post-stupidity. Let's go get our asses kicked by LSU. Yep. Remember what happened when we took on Oregon last year? Similar things about to happen. If not worse. If not worse. All right. At least we could have won those games. It's going to drive me crazy for the rest of the night. It's going to drive me crazy for longer than that, man. Damn.
On the banks of the Mississippi
really, really hurts to lose those games. And then to have to run into LSU is going to be a lot worse.
A victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals. Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great.
All right, boys, let's see what we can do here. Does LSU not have the conference patch?
LSU ready
As
to
always, opening kickoff to try and put us behind the 8 ball. That, you'll be surprised to know, is not returnable. Bryce Frost is the highlight. Freshman QB, the 65 overall. No wonder why, right? Let's see what they can do. Honestly, ready to wear, that's exactly what I'm hoping for. I'm just hoping we can put a couple of points on the board. Because we knew we were going to lose this game. We're down 24-0 at the end of the first quarter. Hey! Oh my God, 2 in a row. Holy shit! $21 unanswered points for Touglane. We're down by 3 at halftime. Holy shit. Man, what can this team accomplish if I were to just stay out of their way? We're down by 3 heading into the 4th. I'm going to give them a chance to do it on their own, but if LSU score, I'm going to jump in. LSU scored. We're down by 10 with 7 minutes left. But we are actually within striking distance here. As insane as that is.
Gonna run it. It's Strickland.
Nowhere for Strick to go.
Under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is...
Oh, the boys are nervous as shit.
That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long.
The boy Frost. Way to slide tackle that man. He's not the fastest QB we have on roster, but he can move.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground.
Oh, we pulled the juke too late. That safety had us red the whole way.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job.
Boys are still
one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs.
Didn't want a possession catch, but at least we completed a pass that might calm the boys down a little bit. Oh, the stadium pulse. Never mind. Hopefully the boys know where they're going. We got mauled. We got absolutely mauled. It wants us to go for it. We might as well. We're not going to have the time otherwise. And he dropped it. We had the first down, but he dropped it. Even with the possession catch, he dropped it.
Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. And that's
that is very unlucky. It would have been close to the first. He might not have even gotten it.
He's looking to throw.
We're murdered. Yep, we're murdered. Let it be known, they scored 21 unanswered points on LSU. But the talent level, the atmosphere, it's going to win out. We won't waste any more time than that. The speed difference, 38-28. Yep. Respectable scoreline of 38-28 compared to what it could have been. We just weren't at their level, but we could have been 3-0 heading into this game. I'll stop saying it, I promise. And then we didn't totally embarrass ourselves against LSU, or you could read it as after the first quarter they kind of coasted. But that was a great effort by the boys. It really was. 38-28, the final score. We put up 430 yards of offense against LSU. Freshman QB, oh boy, 4 touchdowns but 3 picks, and I didn't throw either of, or any of them, I should say. So, Bryce Frost, I mean, he's showing some things. You know, the improvement is clearly starting to appear already. Biting my tongue for what else I want to say. A 1-3 record is unfair. My fault. It's unfair. My fault. Championship contender status dropped back to a D-. No surprise there. Shout out to Ender with the gifted sub, by the way. Over to Emperor. Thank you for that, Ender. Alright, is there anybody ready for a visit? Oliver Terry will get you scheduled against ODU. Type you up on proximity to home, hopefully. And Dakota Sabri will also get you scheduled against ODU. Okay, so Old Dominion's going to be pretty important for a variety of reasons. To get back in the win column, but also we got some visits that particular week. 2 quarterbacks we have, we're looking good. The 3 running backs we have, we're looking good. Fullback as well. 2 wideouts, we're looking okay. The 2 tight ends that we have are looking good. Augustine we can fight for. Stein, Cooler, and Terry we look good. Sabri, okay. Defensive line, McAdam we got to fight for. Again, we ended up getting Wolf, which was good. Now we only need 1 defensive lineman. We're fighting for Goodwell. We're fighting for Lincoln. Linebackers, we look okay. So now's the time to go add players that we haven't been able to add yet, particularly on the defensive side of things, especially when we need a whole lot of linebackers. But like I said, we were doing things in a stupid, stupid way. And we're paying for it a little bit, but everyone else always talked about, oh man, just go after the 4s and 5 stars early on. It's easy. It ain't easy. Bigsby and Nick Fine. And then a crap load of 1-star linebackers. Hold on. We already looked at all the 3 stars, didn't we? Or even the 2 stars. Did we look at all the 3 stars in all the positions? We did, yeah, because we have Ryan Pritchett on the board. All right, let's prioritize 2 stars, and then we'll prioritize 1 stars. Let's do that. Fun fact, there's not many 2 stars that are interested in coming here. At least not without a fight. Let's see what you want about punters, but I mean, I'll definitely add them to the list. All right, so that's all the 2 stars we could potentially get. So Antoine Bigsby, all we can do, scholarship offer. Same for Nick Fine. Really all of these guys, just scholarship offer. See how much ground we can make up. And if it'll be worth pursuing them any further. And we'll take it from there. In terms of the points. Not against trying to upgrade our special teams, because otherwise it's going to be terrible beyond this season. Mud yard in there, and that'll leave us 30 points to go after. Whoever we're at the bottom for in terms of also having points on, and that would be the defensive tackle, Owen Lincoln. Oh, he'll be the beneficiary of the extra points there. Okay, so we've rebounded okay. I felt this might do to say it could be 10-0 by now. I did not play 10 games. There. All right, so that is our bye week. Again, we got ODU on the other side. Definitely a winnable game. We get locked out by Crum. That sucks. So Hamrick's the guy at quarterback. Tender status went up a little bit. Okay, so we need a quarterback, and we're down to 1. At least without accessing the portal. Last year's recruitment of almost 3 stars are in here. Again, Tim Crum is out. We are all in now on Hamrick. All in. Even though he's a bust, he's the best we can get. We're going to hard sell him. Open campus lifestyle. There we go. Hometown hero. And then, game will is up. Whoops. 40 points. We got another 30. There we go. The 75 points. Dalton Hamrick. We're all in for him. For anybody else, we won't do visits yet. I don't feel like you're missing out. Like, I don't. Like I said, I mean, again, I have my typical strategy for a reason. But I was just intrigued because there were a lot of guys where it was like, oh, maybe. You know, like it wasn't a guaranteed, like, oh, I mean, guaranteed rejection, total waste of time. It was just intriguing to know, like, oh, could we actually make up that ground for those guys? And no, we don't have the sway. You also have red shirts. That is true. We do have red shirts as well, so. All right, did we, or just in general, how are we looking for the majority of our dudes here? Honestly, for those that we have on the board, we're looking okay. We're falling behind for Manny Augustine, but he's got a visit scheduled. Everybody else, we're looking okay. Except for maybe Owen Lincoln, but he's got the visit scheduled. I am going to tune him down to an even 10 points to spread the wealth a little bit. The linebackers, we're not going to catch up for Antoine Bigsby. He's going to UMass. We're not going to catch up on Nick Fine either. Okay. Corner, Pritchett, we're okay. We're looking good for Josh Abram. And at safety, we missed out on Clayton Donahue. McKay, we have a chance for. Carruthers is a bit of a long shot. And Thorne, god damn it, I scheduled a visit for him. I mean, we're cooked. There's no way we're making up that ground. He's going to go to Temple. Might as well save the points. The kicker, Morton, we're okay. We do have a lot of punters, but again, as we have discovered, special teams, incredibly important. So I'm not against specking into it. So if we sort by interest level, let's at least make sure, as best we can, that we have 10 points on everybody. But I do think we've recovered relatively well. We still have quite a few 3-stars that we're in the mix for. And I will not do that dumbness again in terms of fucking around and going after players I know I'm probably not going to get. Had to have fun once. Relearned my lesson. All right, brothers, let's put 5 points on you, and I won't worry about the other guys for now. Okay, so our next game, Old Dominion. Certainly a winnable game on paper, I would say. Yeah, the overalls are close as hell. White, white, and light blue, huh? Let's put you in all white. There you go. Unless it's somehow a snow game, but it shouldn't be this early. It's rock, maybe. Similar color schemes, obviously. Oh, man. All right. All right. Let's see what we can do here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
We need to push ahead. Gotta do what we can. I won't screw the team over on the opening kickoff anymore. I've just resigned to the fact we don't have the talent for me to do that, both on the field and on the sticks. As we're down 3-0 at the end of the first, a bit disappointing. 2 games in a row that we've been shut out in the first. We are up 7-6 now, though. And we have a 10-6 lead at halftime. Very, very low-scoring game. 10-9. Entering the fourth. The lowest-scoring game of the season. The 1-point lead for us. As we get the ball back. Let's see what the boys can do. Put up a touchdown. 17-9. Thanks to a 26-yard touchdown pass to L.J. Young Jr. Can the defense hold on? Yes, they can. They forced a 3-and-out. And the boys bounce back here. Get a win. We wasted some time, but ODU will have another chance. Still a 1-possession game. They go 3-and-out again. The defense with an incredibly impressive showing. ODU will have one more chance, though, with 2 minutes left after an interception. They fail to score on 4th and goal. They get the ball back with 48 seconds left. No timeouts. Can the boys hold on for their first no-touching win of the season? ODU at our 36. Down by 8.
They'll throw it on first down.
First down throw is caught. They're up to the 20. Our defense has played such a strong game. Can they hold on here as they elect to spike it? Get some personnel changes. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Can we hold on?
Wilson to pass.
ODU gets the throw off.
What a great job by the
Damn,
quarterback.
very close to a sack. 3rd and 5, clock's ticking. All at the 16. They're looking to throw. Out to the left, it's caught. 1st down and more. He stopped at the 1. Even if they score, they need the 2-point conversion. They spike it with 17 seconds.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking.
ODU, throw over the middle, touchdown. It'll come down. Don't you fucking gritty right now. Are you out of your mind?
Listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion for ODU to tie.
2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
It's like Super Sim and watching Sim are different. I totally agree.
Listen to this crowd.
Simming, Super Sim, in-game Sim, like the menu simming that is, me playing, all totally different experiences. Jet sweep. Jet sweep. Stopped! Touglane with the goal line stand. Onside kick is their last chance. We have it. You know what that means.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
Thank God they did not put me in a scenario where I felt comfortable jumping into the game. They did it on their own and defend their home turf. 17-15 over Old Dominion. Touglane sets the record for most wins in a season by this program with 2.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays.
Gritty than lost, yeah. Rough scene for that senior wideout on ODU. But the boys get it done. They held on. Gave up the touchdown, but stopped the 2-point conversion. Secured the onside kick, and that was it. These boys will be remembered forever. 2 wins in the same season. Oh, man. Offense was close for both teams. Frost went 16-29, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, and I didn't throw a single one of them. Jesus Christ. He has that star dev factor, but man, oh man, I wonder how good we'd be if we ran a different quarterback. But, you know, we got 2 wins. We had visits that week as well. Correct. So that was a big time to win. Ross is trying to become supercharged Jameis. I wonder how he feels about crab legs. What a win for the boys of Touglane, up to 2-3 on the year. Instead of saying what could have been, we're saying, hey, look at what is, as we get the quarterback recruit that we needed. The 3-star, granted he's a bust, but the 3-star Dalton Hamrick out of New Brunswick, New Jersey is the QB recruit that we needed. We also get one of the offensive linemen that we needed out of Catawissa, Pennsylvania, Oliver Terry. And the other offensive lineman that we needed, Dakota Sabry out of Pittsburgh. That was a damn good week for us. We get the win, contender status up to a D+, and a couple of recruits as we get ready to head to the Sun Bowl, take on El Paso. There we go. We got Hamrick, so that frees up points. Still very much in the mix for the running backs. And that really good fullback. Wideouts were looking good. Tight end were looking good. Augustine was visiting. He still hasn't chosen us over him. Or over them with Temple. I'm worried about him. We also don't necessarily need an offensive tackle anymore. Like, Steinkooler's fine, because he should be ours. I'm going to take Augustine out. I mean, If after that visit you're still not ready to come here, then screw you, buddy. Screw you. I'll use the points on someone else. Mac McAdam. Incredible name. Still looking good for him. Goodwell still fighting hard for Lincoln. Linebackers were good. Corners are looking good. Even McKay and Carruthers. Let's get the minimum 10 points on them. So we do have an option. We can hyper-focus on who we have on the board now, or start to add in some 1-stars. I think we're probably going to hyper-focus. Makes sense, even with the amount of fucking punters I'm looking at. But whatever, I'm desperate to improve the special teams, because once our kicker graduates this year, we're boned. Who's ready for a visit? Darren Wycheck. Get you scheduled for UMass. Let's talk about proximity to home. Stephen Van Ness. Get you scheduled for JMU. Proximity to home. Angel Johnston. Get you scheduled for UMass. Proximity to home. And Casey Luck. We do not have the points this week. Better luck next week. All right. Well, at 2 and 3, it's still pretty good, given what it could have been. It's not what it should be. Independent status. Yeah, Kennesaw is at 5 and 2. New Mexico, Monroe. We would have had to have done much better than we have so far this year. I told you that Kennesaw game we might really regret, but we'll see what happens the rest of the year. It's an improvement no matter what. As we take on El Paso, they are slightly better than us. Got a couple of decent options. You'd need to run the table. At best, we still might not even have the tiebreakers at that point. We'll put them in their current home. That's fine. And we'll go with a color rush game. You know what? Let's go with the real color rush. There we go. Thursday night football, baby. But yeah, I think we're recovering well from both the beginning of the season struggles and my dumb idea of recruitment play.
Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl.
See, Thursday night football.
And it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. There's just
Man, that lady fucking travels, doesn't she? It's Touglane and Lewiston. No. I fucking hope not. You tell me this school is based in Lewiston, I'm moving somewhere else. I'll take the next job, the first job out of town. Rain in El Paso. How often does it rain in El Paso, Texas, I wonder? You get the rare occurrence. All right, boys, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. You've been so good on your own. You got your first no-touching victory last week. We're up 7-3, 7-6 at the end of the first. Not bad. Again, what I wanted was for us to be competitive this year, and we are. We've been so competitive that I'm now disappointed in the fact we only have 2 wins. We're down 13-7 here. Acting as if Lewiston is the worst town in Maine. It's up there in that conversation. 14-13 Touglane heading into the 4th. El Paso has a fumble recovered by Marquez Carty. We got the ball. And we scored as a result. 21-13. Touglane, 3-yard touchdown pass to LJ Young Jr. He's having a good year. UTEP in possession. Interception. Draymond Gates. Touglane back in control. And then we do have to settle for a field goal, but the lead's up to 11. Can we make it 2 no-touching wins in a row? El Paso scores. It's a 3-point game with 2:10 left. Can Touglane seal the deal? No, they can't. El Paso has the ball with 1:55 to go. Can the boys hold on for the win? UTEP has 2 timeouts. Ball at the 49. They're going to throw on first down. Quick throw. Wide open. Touchdown, Miners.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the
Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half, in the fourth quarter.
On the very first play, the coverage fails horrifically.
They do everything they can now.
And I'm going to have now less than 2 minutes myself.
Now for the extra point try late in
As it will be likely 28-24. And it is.
And the extra point is good, and
Perhaps watching isn't good with this team. Perhaps.
4-point lead in the fourth.
All right, boys. Shocking to me that the AI is similar between 14 and 25.
Emotions inside the locker rooms of those
Okay.
15 teams who did battle today. Georgia looks
There's no blocking.
pack of dogs, and
Hoping we had more people on the edge. All right, starting at our own 11. Not ideal.
this team almost
1:45 to go and 3 timeouts.
the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors.
We had an offensive lineman get hurt, so that used one of our timeouts. I just saw room for us to get some yardage there. Figured I'd take it.
Continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy
Couldn't hold on to the ball for the first down.
touch the ground. He's back.
We're having to sub out our center.
Right now, he is
3rd and 4.
defense is trying.
This is the type of play that can give the offense
I
momentum.
don't think that screen's gonna work. We gotta opt out.
Looking downfield, it's Frost.
What a fucking throw by Frost. Let's go. That was beautiful.
He has this offense rolling with
He's a 65 overall, but he has that in his locker. With the RPO here.
the give to the back.
I knew that was a risk.
Two on that one.
I knew it was a risk. We'll
Got a little
be all right with wasting a little bit of time. Save that timeout. Calm down their defense a
second down,
bit.
Looking again to throw. And the pass
Tight end couldn't hold it.
jarred loose by the hit.
3rd and 8 out of nowhere. The tight end couldn't hold it. Shit. It's a rough time to not keep that.
You've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not
For our boy there on a
conducive to
slant.
playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Quickly.
First down for the boys.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving.
Okay, we still have 2 timeouts. We'll let the clock run a little bit.
This drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab.
Pressure was coming. We had to get rid of it. There was somebody else I had in mind on that throw, but I just had to try to throw to the sideline to where it was uncatchable.
Throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to
Pressure got there again. I was waiting to see if Y or the running back could get into the backfield. I tried to opt out to the check down. They're breaking through fast.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Again, the tight end can't hold it.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up.
Another knockout,
They'll leave the offense.
and we're in trouble.
Try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
First down.
Past the sticks. Turns out an easy conversion for this offense as they
Okay.
move the chains on 4th down.
Clock's running. We still got 2 timeouts.
Offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score.
Not the worst case scenario. It wasn't going to be a great play. I keep looking for Young Jr. to get open downfield, but
Matriculating the ball.
one more time for the tight end. Holds on to it this time. We're up to the 17.
After a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate.
Stop the clock, too, getting out of bounds.
What he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had
I don't like the look of this at all.
Coverage has just been so tight.
We can run the ball here just to set something up.
Hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the
Or a little bit more than that.
They get him on
A little bit more.
the 4. He rumbles all the way to the 5.
And I don't
I was tempted to use a timeout, but you know what? We'll spike it.
I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation.
Just spike it real quick.
Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to.
That way we can get the personnel change out that we might need, and that way we still have 2 timeouts.
Again on 2nd and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
No, with Foreman. Hope we fade you.
Looking to throw, it's Frost.
What a diving effort!
Knocks it away.
I was going to check out to the running back, but I thought we had that. That was a great diving effort by that guy.
It's time for this QB to take charge.
Shit, that's not what I wanted. Again, try to get Foreman on a fade.
The back goes in motion. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in.
Couldn't hold it. He had it. 4th and goal from the 5. The game's on the line. We put it up to our best player, but he couldn't hold it. Ooh, Y could be open here. Y could be open here. We need B to go right up the middle. Custom stem for Y. Bump it up a little bit. Have everybody on that right side of the field protecting.
He'll set up to throw. Let's it go to the end zone.
Touchdown, Touglane! Yes!
And how about this QB?
The perfect audibles at the line. I finally get some redemption. I told you, I just needed to warm up a little bit.
Seconds remaining on the clock.
Fuck yes, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you.
Just needed to warm up a little bit, get a feel for the game.
Lead up to 3 late. So that was a lengthy
Let's go.
team play drive.
7 seconds is a long fucking time.
Game winner in the waning moments. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Come on.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Good job, boys. 3 seconds.
For some running room, but not
3 seconds.
as he stopped at the 18.
Prevent defense is on.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Look at the clock, probably out of field goal range, David. Maybe time for one more shot.
Desperation time. You got to dial up what you practice, whether it's the throw, Jesse, and a bunch of laterals, or you're
And that's game.
Yeah,
Yes, man. Come on. I needed that. For my own confidence and to prove a point, I needed that. We shrug off some of the early season fuck-ups and get a big-time W. 4 touchdown night for Bryce Frost, the freshman.
Team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding
Oh my God, did we need that so badly.
what they're going to do schematically and who their big playmakers are.
Fuck yes, man.
right. It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins
go.
week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start.
Let's
to
go, man. Come on.
So that's going to do it for
What a win for Touglane. Almost 500 yards of total offense as Frost goes 28 of 47. 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's showing up now as a 66 overall. I don't know why the hell he's throwing the ball so much when we're on a spread, power spread setup, but whatever. And that touchdown, I had to get it right, and we did on the calls. And remember, said I was looking for LJ Young. We're right here. He was open. Send this guy up the middle into that double coverage. Send him out left. Send this guy out right, and one of the two should be open. And right there, that's what we needed. The collision between the two defenders. We caused a ruckus in the middle, which was the plan. We completely ignored the right side of the field. Caused the ruckus. And the defender couldn't get there. Wide open in the back of the end zone. LJ Young Jr. Fuck yes, dude. Oh, I wanted that. I needed that so badly. Yes. That feels so good. Oh, it feels so good to pull off that win. And can you believe it? Touglane, in just their second season, 500 football through 6 games. Screw what it should have been. Let's talk about what it is. I think we'll have at least one more season in independent status at this rate, obviously. As we do miss out on defensive tackle Owen Lincoln, that's okay. But man, we're making good progress. Championship contender status up to a C-, the highest it's ever been. Let's go, man. Let's go. As Marquez Carty was somehow Defensive Player of the Week, even though he only had one tackle. That's an interesting choice out of any defender. I mean, if no other independent team played that week, I understand, but you're telling me he was our best defender. Oh, baby, as we get the rivalry game with UMass because we took over for UConn. Let's go. All right, recruitment-wise, how are we looking? Again, we got Dalton Hamrick, which is great. Still looking good for the running backs, the fullback. 3-star Casey Luck, it's close. I cannot afford to lose him. Wycheck has a visit scheduled. I cannot afford to lose this guy to UMass. We have to go all in on Casey Luck. We also got to schedule him a visit for later on in the season against JMU. But now's the time to go all in on Casey Luck. I cannot lose him, especially to UMass. That would be devastating. Tight end-wise, we're looking good. O-line. It's just Steincooler, and we're looking good. Mac McAdam. Get a few more points on you. Bump you up to the 25. We missed out on Lincoln, which is okay. We only need one more defensive lineman. And, not much I can do about Goodwell. Let's put him on 15 points instead. Linebackers, Junior Alualu. Get the extra 5. So UMass is in a pretty competitive state in competition for us. A lot of our guys, we really needed to put more points on McKay or Carruthers, but it is what it is. We only needed one more defensive back, so it's not a big deal. I think we're good for this week. So a massive, massive win for us the week before. Based on when the servers are going to go down, we got time for at least this extra game against the UMass Minutemen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Back at home. I do like that the rivalry badge at least changes for your custom team. 76 overall for UMass. You know what? Add a red, white, red. So, where are the alt? That might be too dark. Too light, I should say. Massive, massive win the prior week. Can we get over 500 for the first time ever? That's how bad last year was. And we push ourselves to be over 500 for the first time. Boys are continuing to play so well. We're at home. Down 3-0 to UMass. At the end of one. Doesn't disqualify us from winning, of course. 7-3 Touglane. 14-3. 14 unanswered points. Now 14-10 at halftime, but we do have the lead. Very good. Very, very good. 17-10. Heading into the fourth quarter. They're up by 7. Let's go, boys. Get us over 500 for the first time. You can do it. Make yourself legends here. We might not get promotion because of my shitty play at the beginning of the night, but that's okay. 24-10. 2-yard touchdown pass to LJ Young Jr. Dude, this guy is a monster in the end zone. 24-17. 2:24 to go. Touglane misses a 55-yarder. UMass from their own 38. 1:11 to go with no timeouts. Can the defense hold on? That is the question. Can the defense hold on? First down throw for UMass over the middle. We'll take that all day long. Keeps the clock going. Keeps the clock a-ticking.
Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down.
Come on, boys. High snap. Looking to throw out to the right. Intercepted. There is a flag. But an interception taken all the way back inside the 15. What's the flag?
Pick up before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Defensive pass interference on 69 me Don. UMass keeps possession. Drax, what's up?
The interception, but the official
UMass up now to our 45-yard line.
wave off the turnover and give up the yardage. It'll be
47 seconds. They look to throw. Over the middle, it's caught. Broken tackle inside the 20 and marked down at the 16-yard line.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Can never not be stressful with this team, huh? There's the spike.
Rally late. This offense has a second down.
38 seconds left. Can the defense hold on?
He's looking to throw.
Another throw out to the left. Flag again as the ball hits the turf.
Complete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback.
Roughing the passer is called. It'll be 1st and goal from the Touglane 8. 2 penalties on the same drive.
From the coach and cost your defense 15.
35 seconds. Man in motion.
He wants to throw it.
UMass looking over the middle. Touchdown.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen.
2 controversial calls.
Execution, that is how it's
And the
done.
Minutemen
Football game now. All you need is that extra point.
are a point after from tying this game.
Like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime.
A game-ending interception called off due to DPI and a roughing the passer call lead the Minutemen to this opportunity to tie the game.
Point attempt is filled.
Maybe you shouldn't watch. No kidding.
And he's
This game is tied with 32 seconds left.
and let's check it.
We have all 3 timeouts.
Here you go, Kevin.
Guys, let's recap that ranked matchup that has just
The boys might still be able to win it on their own, but you know what? We're going to go for it.
eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo.
Decent effort up to the 17.
This week, these
It
Tigers
wants us to run the ball, which I understand.
really
I am going to line up as if we're going to run it,
this ranked on
but I want to see if they leave anything open.
loss guys that'll get the attention
Honestly, the run might work.
of a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one.
Okay, for Strickland, we gained 2. I'm going to call a timeout there.
Every move in the book, except the full
I'm going to line up.
stop for a short game.
I can kill the clock and send us to overtime at any time.
3 seconds remaining.
I'm just waiting to see if they're going to leave a better option open.
Really nice stop there.
Oh, one more timeout. We got one more chance here.
Now called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Are they going to leave anything open, or are we going to go for overtime?
Down after that last
They're not really leaving anything open. They're playing it smart. We'll run it.
from the gun, the ground game.
And we're going to go to overtime.
Way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3.
Overtime it is
They'll have to
as we battle for 500. The defense couldn't hold on.
Well, guys, let's play some more.
Last time we went to overtime, we won.
Feels right. Both of these teams
Game-ending,
back and forth.
excuse me, a game-ending interception
Needs to get decided in OT.
that sealed the deal.
Better, short amount of time to do it.
Pillman's
Couple
Glock
possessions
be an acceptable
probably
name.
be
I'd say yes.
each. Who's the better team?
UMass wins the toss. They defer, which again is my preference, to be honest. I prefer to have the ball first.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, they're really stacking the box here. They got one safety deep. You can go for a run.
They'll leave it with him.
Strickland.
And
Good job running the edge.
coming up with positive yardage there.
Take
You can
get
tell this
pass
quarterback did his
power.
homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nifty little scamper.
Again, he's not the fastest QB in the world, but he can move.
Here comes
It's a big play.
goal as they try to
They are really stacking the box here, but you know what? We're still going to run it.
a 1st down run
Yeah,
in the red
at least
zone.
centered the ball.
He's dropped behind
There wasn't really anything that we could opt out to, and I wasn't going to risk throwing the ball.
End on that last play. Now a 2nd and long down coming.
And opt out here. How much they're stacking the box. Play action, so I can't call an audible.
After run, now throw. Now he's going to break the pocket.
There's nobody there.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was
Shit.
getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Pressure coming.
What an effort by the big man! Gets it to the 1, and we at least got to line up as if we're going for it.
Unbelievable stop by this defense. 4th down and goal. You gave up some yards. You stuck with it.
We got to line up as if we're going for it to see how they line up as well.
The big 4th down stop.
We do have a timeout. We're going for it. You know we're going for it. Fuck it. He made it. The Tom Brady special. What an effort by Frost on that prior run to break a tackle. Bryce Frost, man. What a player he's turning into this year. Very beneficial animation, that's for sure. Point after is good. Pressure's on UMass.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
Okay. See if we can play defense here. Got a game-ending interception last time. Can we do it again?
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll throw it on 1st down.
We got to him! Stefan Green! The big transfer portal acquisition. Stefan Green. The dumbest name I think I've ever seen. But his 4th sack of the game. He's a monster. He's an absolute monster. I mean, that's freaking player of the week right there. 4 sacks in a game. Holy shit. I do want to check current wear and tear. We are going to sub certain people out even on offense. Unfortunately, that includes Young. Should this game continue, I don't necessarily want to risk certain people. Defensively, Varner right now. Stefan Green has a high risk. I know it's cut off. He has a high risk of re-injury. So he made that play, but he's going to be taking a step back here for the rest of the game just because I really don't want to risk injury. I mean, we got to be risky here. We got to think about more than just this game. Sit out Holland. Okay. Now, obviously, if they're in certain packages, they'll still be back in, but...
Big 1st down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right.
Good tackle there by Collins. 3rd and 10.
Position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout.
Play over the middle. Touchdown, UMass.
Touchdown, Minutemen. They got it in.
The zone coverage just completely fell apart.
Timing and better execution.
3rd down and bam, 1 play. They're within 1. Come on, Reese. Make yourself a hero, Kingsley.
The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
We continue on.
Right down the middle.
Should have had him. All right, we're back on defense again.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Again, over the middle, caught. 2 broken tackles, touchdown.
Got it in to take the lead here in the second.
Back-to-back plays.
Really nice job working the route.
At the point where they have to go for 2.
Locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this
I don't know what's going on with their defense, man. Absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific out of nowhere.
They got the touchdown.
2 straight plays.
Overtime, you have to go for 2. DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback
Option run, nowhere to go.
They can't convert.
Okay, so we are still alive. We do need to score first.
Have to go on
A
defense.
2-point conversion would win it. I didn't bench everybody on defense, though. And not all the replacements were brutal.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
RPO bubble here.
The pull and throw on the RPO. And a good job.
Just give them something to think about.
They stop it after just a few. Second down coming up.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB. Now I can break
Big run for Frost.
and limit games.
Big run.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's
A
got
1-point
that
conversion.
6'6"
You have to go for 2 now. They changed the college rules.
Throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the inside kick.
Not the best blocking in the world for Strickland.
Pickup of 1 down
It's a yard.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time. You
Check down. Strickland.
over the middle. It's
Good job falling forward. It's 3rd and inches.
take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Listen, running backs
Do what we got to do. Get that first down.
Wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him.
And he got it. 1st and goal from the 3.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the
Need a
right
monster.
side.
I know, man. I need to make a custom playbook at some point.
To finish off this drive.
Trying to punch it
Should have gone to the outside. Fuck.
in. 4 on the carry.
Should have gone to the outside.
Down here, I love being able to give it to
But
him.
I wasn't certain of how open it was.
Touchdowns on the season. So I know he's wanting to punch one in, and down here, giving me the opportunity.
Dude, we can't block. Oh my god, boys. Come on. 2 straight losses like that? Are you kidding?
To be physical, they're trying to run this ball.
They just sent pressure twice, and both times they mauled us.
Having none of it.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Intercepted, game over.
Intercepted, a turnover in overtime.
UMass is gonna win.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This is one of the best games we've called this season.
We were at the 3-yard line, and we had 2 massive play losses.
Two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses.
2 massive losses because the O-line just couldn't hold on. They kept blitzing.
Where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's
Our
not-
defense couldn't hold on in overtime.
Defensive plays, too.
UMass win. Ah, it sucks.
Side in overtime, crushing ball.
Ah, fucking sucks, man. Our defense just fell apart. And then right here,
I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another
we had him.
presentation of
We tried to bomb it in and then take control of him and turn him around to box out the defender, and I just couldn't get him to do it. Like, I threw that as hard and as quickly as I could to get it to him and then try to have him position himself in front of the defender, and it just didn't work. Yeah, 2 straight losses of 4 yards because we couldn't fucking block. Completely killed the drive. Yeah, I mean, 53 got absolutely brutalized. That might have been the mistake, because risking the fucking injuries. And then right here, I don't even know how the fuck you explain that lack of blocking. I mean, I know we have the pull, but goddamn, I don't think we got E8'd. I mean, it's just, I took some people out to not risk injury. I genuinely don't think that was a bad time to throw that football. Like, again, I tried to user to him to, like, position in front of the defender and, like, basket catch it. And just couldn't. Fuck. Oh, man, that sucks. We went from the high of winning the prior game to losing the UMass. That blows, but... I mean, the defense couldn't hold on. We tried like hell. I mean, our defense couldn't hold on in regulation. They couldn't hold on for me in overtime. Stefan Green, no surprise, was Conference Defensive Player of the Week with freaking 3 sacks. Bryce Frost was named Offensive Player of the Week with 3 touchdowns, but obviously the interception at the end. Oh, it sucks, man. That sucks. We tried so hard. We tried so damn hard. But, I don't know. You know, we tried the 2 option runs before, and the O-line got fucking obliterated. I don't really know. We didn't really have much of a choice but to throw. We could have gone. I mean, it was a goal situation. We could have gone short and tried to inch our way up, but we're not the worst team in the nation. But yeah, any chance we had at promotion's pretty much gone, especially because we lost to Kennesaw State earlier this year. So, not a year to get promoted, but we're not one of the bottom dwellers, right? Especially with Buffalo having just 84 points in 5 games. So, we are still making really good progress. Being able to clutch up in certain situations would have helped the record, but at the same time, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown there and should have looked short, but we had him. Like I said, I don't think throwing to that guy was the worst idea, but maybe it was. But still, game under 500 now. One more game before our final bye week against TCU, and it's Duke, JMU, Wyoming, and Illinois to end the season. So I still think the goal for the rest of the year is to finish around 500. The problem is we're gonna lose to TCU most likely. So that means winning the majority of these games. If we can beat Duke, JMU, and Wyoming, I'll be pretty stoked. I don't know if we'll beat Illinois, but heartbreaking way to end that last game, that's for sure.